Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to have a look into Prince William and the Earthshot Prize in Boston on December the 2nd. The Prince and Princess of Wales are going over there for Prince William's Environmental Award. It's linked to the JFK Foundation because it's obviously moonshot and everything. So yeah, so we're going to have a look into what Prince William and Princess Catherine can expect from going to Boston on December the 2nd. Before I begin, if you're new here, hello, thank you for joining us. Please subscribe, like and share. It really helps the channel out. To everyone who's been around for a while, thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate you guys. You guys rock. Thank you very much. There is channel memberships, £2.99 a month. You can join emotional support coven and get some added extras. All the stuff's down below in the description box. Thank you very much to all my members, and thank you very much to subscribers. And okay, let's go. So what can Prince William expect in Boston, in the lead up to Boston and Boston? Let's have a look, see what the cards say, see what we can find out. Okay, the Fool. He's hopeful. He's like really hopeful about this. He thinks this is going to be the next step on a journey that he's very optimistic about. He knows there's a bit of a risk to it because, I mean, maybe it's the risk that he feels that his dad had when his dad was doing all those environmental stuff way back in the 80s. He was on, Prince Charles was on, well, King Charles now, was on about GMOs and all that kind of stuff. So maybe it's that, but we'll see what's crossing him. The Knight of Pentacles. He's concerned about, guess who? When you think of Pentacles, when William was thinking of his brother, it would be a younger brother, so it wouldn't be like a macho-y figure. This is a Knight of Pentacles. He's thinking he's got this kind of immature. He doesn't want to clash with his brother at all. He doesn't want to come across his brother. He doesn't want that kind of energy in his circle. What he's hoping for is goodwill and some like joviality, some niceness, some good-naturedness. The Page of Cups is a very kind of optimistic, is really looking towards the future, looking towards his next generation as well. When you think about it, the Page of Cups to William is Prince George, because Prince George is a Cancer and he is, there we have the Page of Cups, which is, could well relate to being Prince George. It's often with the Page of Cups as well, if you read it as a, just like take the person out of it, it's that very kind of jolly nature. It's very kind of wanting attention, good faith, and a little bit flirty, a little bit fun. So he's wanting it to come across well, but he's worried, he's concerned that there will be tricks, and he feels like there's been on the defensive with some things. That could be very much with the Knight of Pentacles crossing him with the Seven of Rods. He feels like he's been on the defensive with stuff, which could probably explain a lot of the, there's a lot of Twitter bots and things like that. So yeah, I mean, that could even be the press, you know, because they are very fair weather when it comes to stuff. Nine of Cups. Okay. So he's been very happy with how things have gone so far. He's been very happy with how it's developing. He just wants it to keep going and growing. It's nowhere near completion yet, but there is a sense of satisfaction. There's a sense of real satisfaction in what he's done, and he's very celebratory about it. And so fair play. The Hermit. Okay, so here we have coming in a wise figure, a wise man. Is this how he's going to look? Is this how he's going to be? Is there somebody who's going to be involved in the awards, who's going to be, is quite influential, who is a a knowledgeable soul. Are we going to hear from him? The Ace of Cups. Okay. He really is. And Justice. He really is a kind of nice guy, William. There's no chaotic energy here, to be honest. The Ace of Cups and Justice. He just wants, he's coming from a really good place, guys. When he's on about this, he really believes in what he's doing. Really believes in what he's doing, and there's justice around them. There's going to be some kind of wise figure coming in. What he's concerned about is wishy-washy gaslighting, and that could go back to that kind of Knight of Pentacles energy there, where there's this kind of ungrounded, unnice, up in the air, you can't make up your mind, gaslighting energy. You know what I mean? So he's probably concerned that there will be puff pieces and PR stuff coming out to try and overshadow it. But it looks like he has got... This isn't necessarily a bad thing, but there is some turbulence and there is some change coming up, and it will affect something to do with the awards in the longer future. That is, maybe he is going to have to take his mind off it. He doesn't want to be distracted from the work, from the feel of things. He's irritated by having to be defensive, but he's got this surrounding him justice and this divinity with the Ace of Cups. With the Two of Pentacles there, it's just like, it's an irritating change. There's this kind of random annoyance. Let's have a look and see what we can get for Catherine. Let's have a look. Is Catherine going to enjoy the awards? So I think it's going to go quite smoothly. He is concerned about the hijinks that probably is going to be some, but there's somebody there that is going to deflect it all for some reason. There's somebody who's a learned guy who's going to be around the awards with Prince William. I don't know who's there, to be honest. It's not December yet. I don't know what's gonna, I don't know who's on the guest list. Let's have a look and see who's here. So there's something with Princess Catherine here where she feels like she's been carrying a burden. Let's see what's crossing. We'll start with the Fool. So he's got a new start and she's kind of like at the end, ready for a new start with something. She's like, right, okay, come on to the next thing. It's this creativity force. So I think she'll probably have projects going on outside of this. With the Chariot upright, I just think that this is a lady who is doing a lot and she is very busy. There is more going on in the background. What she's concerned about, though, is people trying to railroad their way in, railroad over what they're doing. Maybe she's concerned about William carrying all of this on his back, because there's a lot of pressure on William, and she's just concerned, I think. With the Chariot crossing, she's just concerned that things are going to get railroaded. What do we know about the situation? Okay, so she's concerned about William's focused on the project, and it does look like Catherine's worried about the overseas couple, because we have the Five of Pentacles, and she thinks that they could do something. I think she's just got this kind of little bit. William's very intuitive, but he's also very hopeful, And sometimes that negates your intuition because you want things to work out well and you want the best for everyone. Or I think Catherine's a Capricorn, and that can lead you to a little bit of being able to read people's intentions, not in a kind of psychic way, but kind of seeing like, well, I think they're going to do this because the previous time. And she's just concerned. She's more concerned about it by the looks of things than William. She's very concerned about it. So he's more very happy going into this, but she's like, I'm more, something's going to happen. Something's going to come off. Let's have a look and see what's leaving the situation. Ace of Swords in reverse. Interesting. She's unsure of something that's coming up with regards to the Earthshot prize. She's very unsure of it. She thinks that there's some kind of, it's almost like she thinks there's some kind of trap. There's the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. There's the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. She really does feel like the Wheel of Fortune's in like what's on her mind. That's not necessarily what's going to happen. She is kind of procrastinating all of this stuff, and she's worried that the Knight of Pentacles, the H-man, will come out and say something about them. But what's surrounding her is her sense of duty and her hard work. So she is just going to keep going with it and keep working on like that Capricorn goat. Stubborn as anything. But she's going to keep going. She's going to keep going. The Knight of Pentacles in reverse. What she's concerned about is this. She's concerned about these people, the overseas couple, creating more drama, damaging William, damaging her family, coming out like that. So she is concerned about that. Interesting. So something is going to happen, guys, I feel, very soon with regards. The overseas couple are going to do something around the time of Earthshot or just after. William's going to try and focus on something else, but maybe they're going to come out and say something about Catherine. William's really focused on the prize. He's just really focused on the Earthshot prize, I mean. And while he's looking at it, Catherine's reading the room. And she can sense shenanigans coming up. And with the Tower in reverse, she is concerned about something. She is concerned about this guy here. She knows if she's attacked, she's going to be trapped. She won't be able to say something. And she feels like there are just maneuvering stuff against her. She's not sure of something. She feels like, it's almost like she feels like she's going into the lion's lair. And I know America's a huge place, and I know they'll have loads of security. And technically, they're at the other side of the continent from them. But she still feels vulnerable, a vulnerableness. And she's really developed, it feels like she's really developed a shell for the past few years. But there's this kind of sense of, oh, do I have to grow another thicker skin, another, you know. I think they're going to try something. I think the Earthshot prize is going to be a success for William, but I think what's going to come out of this is some change and an imbalance. I think just after or on the Earthshock Prize, we're going to hear something that's going to really he's worried about gaslighting them and she's worried about the potential damage they can do. William is a lot more hopeful that they'll just move on and live their lives, and Catherine's going, no, they're not. And that's not saying William doesn't know exactly what's going on and who they are. He just doesn't want to think about it. It's probably a man thing. I'm not generalizing, but it's like it's the very, you know what I mean. It's just keep it moving. But Catherine's like, this is gonna get worse, and I think they're going to do some stuff. So around the Earthshock Prize, we're going to start hearing more stuff. Possibly leaks about the Netflix and the documentary and things like that. So yeah, there we go. Let me know what you guys think. What's there anything you want to add to the reading? Anything you want to take away? Thank you very much for being here. I do appreciate you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye everyone.